Systems over pretty pages. Systems over pretty pages. The $500,000 success story. Discover how one virtual assistant transformed her side hustle into a $500,000 coaching empire by mastering the one thing most entrepreneurs overlook: scalable. The mindset shift that changes everything. Pretty pages don't make money. Systems do. This single realization transformed Bebs Hernandez from a virtual assistant hustling for clients to a thriving coaching business owner who has generated over $500,000 in revenue. While most online entrepreneurs obsess over perfect website design, custom branding, and aesthetic social media feeds, Bebs discovered the uncomfortable truth. None of that matters if your back-end systems are broken. The breakthrough came when she stopped asking, "How can I make this prettier?" and started asking, "How can I make this convert?" Shift in perspective led her to strip away the complexity, eliminate the expensive tool stack that was draining her budget and mental energy, and focus exclusively on what actually moves the needle: systematic, repeatable processes that generate In our exclusive podcast episode, Bebs pulls back the curtain on her entire journey, revealing the exact moment she realized her four-tool tech stack was sabotaging her success, and how consolidating everything into one powerful platform didn't just simplify her life, it tripled her student enrollment immediately. From VA to $500,000 plus business owner, the journey. Bebs Hernandez didn't start with a massive following, a trust fund, or insider connections. She started exactly where you might be right now, as a virtual assistant, trading her time for money, wondering if there was a better way to build wealth and freedom online. The transformation wasn't overnight, but it was deliberate. Strategic positioning, relentless focus on systems over aesthetics, and a willingness to simplify rather than complicate. Bebs built a coaching business that has now crossed the $500,000 milestone. Her achievement earned her the prestigious Platinum Award, recognizing her as one of the top performers in her industry. 01 virtual assistant phase started trading time for money, serving clients one-on-one with limited scalability and income. System discovery realized that complex tool stacks were creating friction instead of flow, blocking growth at every turn. 03 strategic simplification consolidated 4 different expensive tools into one all-in-one platform. 04 enrollment explosion witnessed student enrollment triple overnight as the simplified system removed barriers to $500,000 plus milestone. Achieved Platinum Award status by focusing relentlessly on systems that scale, not pretty. What makes Beb's story so powerful is its replicability. She didn't rely on secrets or shortcuts. She relied on systematic implementation of proven frameworks, and she's sharing every step of the process in this groundbreaking podcast episode. The ACDE framework, your funnel blueprint. One of the most valuable insights Bebs shares in the podcast is her proprietary ACDE framework, a systematic approach she uses to design high-converting funnels for her clients and her own business. This isn't theory pulled from a textbook. This is battle-tested methodology refined through hundreds of real-world implementations. Capture your ideal client's attention with messaging that speaks directly to their pain points, desires, and current struggles. This is where most entrepreneurs fail. They talk about features instead of transformation. Seek curiosity. Build irresistible curiosity by hinting at the solution without giving everything away. Create a gap between where they are and where they want to be, then position your offer as the bridge. Desire. Amplify desire by painting a vivid picture of life after transformation. Use testimonials, case studies, and specific outcomes to make the future state tangible and emotionally compelling. Enrollment. Remove every possible barrier to enrollment. Simplify the checkout process, address objections proactively, and make saying yes the easiest decision they'll make all day. Of the ACDE framework is its simplicity. You don't need expensive designers, complex automations, or a marketing. You just need to understand human psychology and systematically guide prospects from awareness to action. Bebs breaks down each element with real examples from her own funnels in the full podcast episode. When I stopped trying to be clever and started being clear, my conversions skyrocketed. The ACDE framework gave me a repeatable process I could use for any offer, any audience, anytime. Bebs Hernandez. Why your expensive tool stack is killing your profits. The hidden cost of complexity. Before her breakthrough, Bebs was juggling 4 different tools: an email service provider, a course platform, a funnel builder, and a payment processor. Each tool cost money. Each tool required learning. Each tool had its own quirks, limitations, and integration headaches. The cost wasn't financial, it was cognitive load and lost momentum. Every time she wanted to launch something new, she had to figure out how to make 4 systems talk to each other. Every time something broke, and things broke constantly, she had to troubleshoot multiple platforms. Every time she wanted to optimize, she had to update multiple dashboards. The complexity was suffocating her growth. And then she made the switch. For different tools, creating friction, integration issues, and constant technical headaches. 3x enrollment increase. Immediate results after consolidating into one all-in-one platform. 75% time saved. More juggling dashboards, integrations, or technical troubleshooting. By switching to an all-in-one platform, Bebs eliminated the integration nightmares, reduced her monthly software costs, freed up mental bandwidth to focus on what actually matters: serving clients and growing revenue. The simplified system removed barriers for her customers too, making it easier than ever for them to enroll, access content, and get results. Stop building websites. Start building funnels. Here's the uncomfortable truth most web designers won't tell you: you don't need a website to make money online. In fact, for most coaches, consultants, and course creators, a traditional website is actively hurting their bottom line. Websites are designed for browsing. Funnels are designed for converting. When someone lands on your website, they have infinite options: read your about page, check out your blog, browse your services, click away to social media, or simply close the tab. Every option is a potential exit point. When someone enters your funnel, they have one clear path: consume your content, understand your offer, and make a decision. No distractions. No confusion. Just a systematic journey from stranger to customer. Capture attention. Single landing page focused on one specific outcome. Deliver value. Free training or resource that solves an immediate problem present. Offer natural segue to paid solution that goes deeper. Secure sale. Frictionless checkout with clear next steps. Bebs shares her exact funnel structure in the podcast episode, walking through each page, each email, and each strategic decision that guides prospects toward enrollment. She also reveals why most funnels fail. Hint: it's not your offer, it's your messaging and your system. Pro tip: if you're struggling to make sales, stop adding more pages to your website and start simplifying your customer journey. One well-designed funnel will outperform the prettiest website every single time. Your action plan. Resources to get started today. Knowledge without action is just entertainment. Beb's story is inspiring, but the real transformation happens when you take what you've learned and implement it in your own business. That's why we've curated the exact resources Bebs used to scale her business, and we're making them available to you completely free. These aren't random tools or generic courses. These specific platforms, certifications, and training programs that powered Beb's journey from virtual assistant to $500,000 plus coaching business owner. They're the same resources thousands of entrepreneurs are using right now to build scalable, systematic, profitable online businesses. 1. Get your premium e-courses package. Access a complete library of premium courses covering funnels, email marketing, content creation, and audience building. The exact courses Bebs studied to master online business systems. 2. Earn your funnel certification. Master the art and science of high-converting funnels with comprehensive training that walks you through strategy, copywriting, design, and optimization. This certification is recognized across the industry and will position you as an expert. 3. Try the all-in-one platform experience, the same platform Bebs used to replace her expensive 4-tool stack and triple her enrollment. Build funnels, send emails, host courses, process payments, all in one place with zero integration headaches. The difference between entrepreneurs who succeed and those who stay stuck isn't talent, luck, or timing. It's taking action on what they learn. You now have access to the same resources that powered a $500,000 transformation. The only question is, what will you do with them? Discover in the full podcast episode. The full podcast interview with Bebs Hernandez is packed with actionable insights, personal stories, and strategic frameworks you can implement. This isn't surface-level motivation, it's a deep dive into the specific tactics, tools, and mindset shifts that created massive results. The Platinum Award journey here firsthand, how Bebs scaled from virtual assistant to $500,000 plus business owner, including the mistakes she made, the pivots that worked, and the breakthrough moments that changed everything. ACDE Framework Deep Dive. Get the complete breakdown of Bebs' proprietary framework for designing high-converting funnels, with real examples from campaigns that have generated hundreds of thousands in revenue. The Tool Stack Transformation. Discover exactly why switching from complex, expensive tools to an all-in-one platform tripled enrollment, and learn how to evaluate whether your current tech stack is helping or hurting your growth. The website versus funnel truth. Understand why building a full website might be sabotaging your revenue goals, and learn the exact funnel structure Bebs uses to convert cold traffic into paying customers consistently. Why this matters for your business right now. If you're reading this, chances are you're at a crossroads. Maybe you're a virtual assistant wondering how to scale beyond trading time for money. Maybe you're a coach or consultant who's built something that works, but you know it could work better. Maybe you're drowning in complexity, too many tools, too many strategies, too many things that should be working but aren't. Bebs' story matters because it proves that simplification beats complication every single time. In a world that constantly tells you to add more features, more platforms, more content, more complexity, her $500,000 success story is a masterclass in win by doing more. She won by doing less, but doing it systematically and obsessively well. For virtual assistants, learn how to transition from service provider to course creator or coach, building scalable income that doesn't require trading every hour for dollars. For coaches and consultants, discover how to streamline your operations, reduce tech overwhelm, and create enrollment systems that work while you sleep. For course creators, master the art of funnel design and systematic marketing so you can predictably attract students and scale revenue without burning out. The entrepreneurs who win in today's market aren't the ones with the biggest budgets or the most followers. They're the ones with the best systems. They're the ones who understand that pretty pages are nice, but conversion-optimized funnels pay the bills. They're the ones who have learned what Bebs learned: simplicity scales, complexity stalls. Waiting for perfect. Perfect doesn't make you money. Systems do. Simplicity does. Action does. Bebs Hernandez. Take action. Your next steps. You've just absorbed a wealth of insights from an entrepreneur who turned a VA side hustle into a $500,000 coaching empire. But insights without implementation are worthless. The gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't crossed with information, it's crossed with decisive action. Right now, you have a choice. You can bookmark this page, tell yourself you'll come back to it later, and let this moment of clarity fade into the background noise of your busy life. Or you can seize this opportunity and take 3 specific actions that could fundamentally transform your business trajectory. 1. Watch the full podcast episode. Invest 30 to 45 minutes to hear Bebs' complete story, get the deep dive on her ACDE framework, and understand exactly how she tripled enrollment by simplifying her system. Your free premium resources. Download the complete e-courses package, start your funnel certification, and test the all-in-one platform that powered Beb's transformation, all completely free. 3. Audit your current systems. Take an honest look at your tech stack, your funnels, and your processes. Ask yourself, is this creating revenue or creating complexity? Ruthlessly simplify based on what you've learned. The entrepreneurs who thrive aren't the ones with the most talent or the most resources. They're the ones who take action when opportunity presents itself. Bebs didn't wait for perfect conditions. She didn't wait until she had all the answers. She took action, learned through implementation, and systematically built something. Your $500,000 story starts with a single decision. Make it now. Learn more. https://BBD Review 6 PDBX